Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Finds the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Taking the field now, the Blue Hens offense, and they'll start this drive. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
On the move. On the run, fires downfield. Left side, it's McCullough. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Here comes the heat. He'll get rid of it. Right side, it's McCullough. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Blue Hens will have it 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense has it. They're on the move.
As quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Breaks into the open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
He slides down, but also down is a penalty flag, and we'll see what that's about. Just a... Too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down.
Look, I know this offense didn't have the opening drive of the game they would have liked, but the defense now came away with a massive takeaway. Now you're seeing...
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. He's dropped. 3rd and long right here. He's looking downfield to throw. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Offside. Defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. He'll return it. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Grabbed behind the line. It's McCullough. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Trying to get the edge on the toss. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And every offense has plays that they really hang their hat on. And back in 1970, it was the toss. The toss play used to be the thing. You don't see as much of this nowadays. It's early in the game. Maybe it's something you wanted to show. Or, listen, maybe defensively this is something you need to start focusing on.
Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Swings it out to the flat. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Now on 1st down from the 40. Sells to run, looking to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Ellington. Touchdown, Delaware. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll go to the counter, and they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. This time they'll throw it. In traffic, it's Bohannon.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those 1st downs. Get those big chunks.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. Let's talk for a second about East Carolina. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
The offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
And the Pirates will hustle to the line. They give it back to him. Sees a crease. Past the 6. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Finds his target. There he goes. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The play fake. Rush right in his face. They're working that left side. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The Pirates trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. They're all over him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. It's good. But wait a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Fielded in the end zone, it's Wolf. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The snap, wants to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. Long way to go on second down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Running inside, it's Flowers. Found enough room to cross the 25 and out to the 27-yard line. That's not enough to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 50. Past the 30. 10. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
And that's why you hold your breath every single time this guy catches the football. That's a short, easy completion. He's so dangerous after the catch, David, and he shows you the wheels, taking it all the way to the house.
Yeah, and I think it's also important to point out, how about the QB play? Getting the ball out right where he can catch the football and use his speed and playmaking ability after it, and he shows you, man. That's why he's dangerous. That's why this offense is always one play away from getting to the house.
They'll go to the counter. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. And the Pirates headed quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Back to pass on second down. Takes the easy one to the back. Got him right there. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeping his eyes downfield. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Pirates will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt. Slips through the line. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense. Field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Guys, let's take a second here and talk Delaware. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there. As we get closer to the playoff, it becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in.
A shot toward the end zone. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Extending the play. Fires downfield. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, running back on the move. Turning it on! He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And that's a live ball behind the line. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And they turn it into a defensive score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point puts them on top 21-6.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
The Pirates will get things started here on offense. Play action on 1st down. He's got him in the flat. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. From the gun, looking for a man. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Got his man. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Picked off. Breaks into the open. Running inside the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Delaware. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Finds his man on the RPO. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the 1st down. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Quick give, and he could not get loose on the run.
Man, how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Look out! Chucked it away just as he was hit.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Hey, guys, here on the Blue Hens sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's caught. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. Stepping to the right. They'll have 2 left to work with before... Snags it, and there's running room. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
And another connection and another big play for this offense. And they keep the gas to the floor. Like they're still throwing the football, still making big plays. And this defense, they still have found 0 answers in how to get back in this football game.
And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. Let's open things up with North Texas taking on the Oklahoma State Cowboys.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The fake wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Bohannon. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. He's got it.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly.
Snags it, and he's headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, East Carolina. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
On the move from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not?
He's loose. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Second and long here. Keep it on the ground. Defense all over him.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There have been way too much penetration up front defensively. They have been able to stop him in his tracks.
On third down, he drops to throw. Slings it downfield. Left side is Ellington. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. And the Blue Hens, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Quick give. It's Flowers. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Touchdown, Delaware! And the punishment has been extended. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Long way to go on second down. Sells to fake. Out wide right, it's Bohannon. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here.